happening today, an important walk aimed at raising awareness for a good cause.
Yeah, it is the Take Steps walk put on by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. Joining us to talk about this, Melissa Greer, with the regional director. She is the regional director of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation Michigan chapter.
Yes. So this walk is happening today over in Southfield.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Crohn's and colitis, because I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, there's a lot of misinformation out there.
You're absolutely right. Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis are collectively known as inflammatory bowel disease, often confused with other potential bathroom disorders.
Like IBS?
Correct. But these forms of IBD are chronic and autoimmune. There's lifelong, there's no cure. And what's tricky about these is everyone has a different form of it. There's no cookie cutter symptoms. There's no cookie cutter, treatment. So it's very hard to diagnose, very hard to treat sometimes.
It must be difficult too, because people don't really want to talk about this.
They really don't.
Yeah.
And it's so much more than a bathroom disease, as we were talking about. And so we actually have this campaign right now called Let's Go There. And the website for it is called spillyourguts.org.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's
good.
So people, yeah, it's very catchy, and we want people to talk about it. We want to create more awareness so people are getting to their doctor and feeling comfortable with their diagnosis and disease.
I think sometimes when you have an issue that might be bathroom related, you feel very isolated, which is one of the reasons why you might. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you don't need to be.
Right.
Because this is something that a lot of folks deal with. You said it's a genetic issue?
Yes, there are over 300 genes associated with these diseases, so it's really hard to kind of target which ones they are sometimes. But we are doing a lot of studies right now to find out what the most common genes are and why some people are flaring from them. Not everyone that has these genes experiences a flare. So we're doing environmental trigger studies on stress and diet and many other things that might cause those genes to react.
So today's walk is a fundraiser, but it's also a celebration, raising awareness, but maybe also a great networking opportunity, just to talk to other people who are going through the same thing.
You're absolutely right, because it's so isolating. People aren't talking about it, but this is a celebration of community. At the event today, you'll find other patients, caregivers, providers, sponsors, medication options. So many different opportunities for people today.
And we've got that information up on your screen, that walk happening at the Southfield City Center at 10 a.m. And of course, there's many ways that you can support. And as Nick was talking about, also, be a part of a community and network, and just know that you're not alone.
That's right.
Can you just show up? Do you have to register for the walk?
You can register when you get there. Everyone's welcome. Super important to me.
Do you feel like we've pushed the needle, even in the last 5 years, when it comes to talking about this and reducing some of the stigma?
We do.
I feel like that, right?
Yeah, we're not where we need to be yet, but we sure made some strides.
I feel like so too, because I feel like even 5 years ago, people were like, ooh, I don't know if we want to talk about this. And a lot has changed, which is good.
Well, walks like today will help.
Exactly. You normalize it. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me today.
She's got to get right out to Southfield.
You got some setting up.